The Emmy Africa Awards is a Father's Day related event created to celebrate fathers who have served as an inspiration and also changed the narrative in the society.
Well, this is also a complimentary award for women who have also created a lot of change, impacting the society positively. Well, if you look over the past 6 years, it has been greatly successful, looking at the kind of great and distinguished ladies and gentlemen that it has brought to Ghana from all across the length and breadth of the globe.
This award scheme has been created to inspire the younger ones in the generation so we can have a better future.
Well, critically celebrating fathers is an important thing in the society. And with that, we make the younger ones give a beautiful mentorship on looking up to their fathers. So when we are actually avoiding this responsibility, it is in a bad taste and not helping to change the narrative. That is why this particular program, it is always making sure that it is projecting fathers in a positive direction.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 6 years, Emmys Awards have been doing this to celebrate such men. And tonight happens to be the 7th edition of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 7th edition of the Emmy Africa Awards. My name is Roselyn Felli.
And I am Ibrahim, Ben-Bako.
We couldn't have done this without our partners, and so a very big thank you to Labadi Beach Hotel, also to Joy Entertainment and DSTV Aquaba Magic.
Well, not forgetting the Diasporan Office of the President of Ghana, GIPA, that is, no, not GIPA, that GIPC, that is Ghana Investment Promotional Council, and Rhythms Africa.
A big thank you to our sponsors, and of course, we are here today because you backed us. To Girl, to the NLA, and also to Woodin, and not forgetting Lucozade.
Well, we can also make mention of Strategic Security Services. We can make mention of Ella Investment, Special Eyes, not forgetting Prudential Life, and also we have one person that has always been making sure that this particular event is always supported, and that is Strategic Security Services.
For the world to hear about us, of course, we need the media partners to do this with us. I also want to say a very big thank you to Joy FM, to Joy News, to Joy Prime TV. Also, a big thank you to Ghana Web. Also, we will not forget our very own Ghanaian, I'm trying to get all of them, but of course, I want to say a big thank you to every single media partners, especially the bloggers who have come on board to support us tonight. Now, I have my very first guest with me, and I want to speak to him. He's looking so good, and his name, he's actually a popular blogger, one of the first that we had in Ghana, and he's definitely taking Ghana onto the international map. His name is Amayao Deborah. Hi, Amayao.
Roselyn.
How are you?
Doing well.
You look nice.
Thanks. I mean, I wish I could go with the theme of the black tie, but unfortunately I had to be at somewhere, and I would have been overdressed for that event, so I sort of toned down and came in easy.
You know what? I think Kojo needs a cane. So we need to grab a cane and rip your bum a little bit, but you still look nice. Let's talk about your expectations for tonight. Is this your first, your second, or third time you are attending this particular event?
Well, I mean, I've been with them right from the beginning, and I've seen the growth. And tonight, in its 7th edition, I expect nothing but the best. The lineup is exciting. The people getting recognized, new, different. And so all that put together, I'm looking forward to a wonderful evening.
Fantastic. We can't wait to see you in there.
Thank you very much.
Why haven't you started singing yet?
Well, it was one of my dreams to do so, but I realized it's not meant to be.
I could back you, you know.
Well, let's go into the studio and see what magic we can create.
I'll meet you in there, Miel. Thank you, and have a fabulous evening.
Yeah.
All right, Abby, take us away.
Okay, so I have Humida Kente with me, and this is one gentleman who has made sure that our Kente is being well spoken of across the globe. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro.
Okay. For some time now, I haven't been seeing you around. What happened to Humida Kente?
Honestly, you know, we're supposed to add more addictive to what you are doing. So, you know, I was in school. Yes, I was in school.
Well, that is great. Adding value to what you do is actually a great thing. Now, what would you say about the Emmy Awards? What it has been doing to society? Would you say it has added any value at all to men? And what will that be?
Honestly, Emmy. I don't know, like, you know, when you say Emmy, it has put a lot to people. Honestly, you can see from like we the artisans, the way they have been promoting us, even people who do a lot to their work, you can see how they are like honoring them. Is a plus. Is a plus.
Hey, well, thank you very much for me to Kente.
Thank you, Ivy. Thank you.
Don't forget that you're live on Joy Prime and on DSTV channel 281. Well, Roselyn, you can take it. I see that you have a queen mother with you over there.
All right, so I have two great women right here with me. And you know what? We grew up watching this fantastic woman on TV. Because of her, most of us aspired to travel to see what was happening out there. She brought us greetings from abroad. She is a queen mother and also a mother to one of the most beautiful musicians we have in Ghana. I'm not with her alone. I'm also with the queen mother of the Ashantis in Sweden. But let me start off with Nana Awindo as she tells us, a little bit about what you're expecting tonight. But first of all, let me ask you, how are you?
I'm doing great and you're looking fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much, Manny. You know what? I'm blushing because of that.
Well, you have to, but you're looking great.
Thank you so much. Now, what's your secret to looking younger and younger and younger?
Secret? Good.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Amazing. I thank God for life. And he's kept me this far, and that's amazing. And so today is a beautiful day. It's another Emmy Award. EMI has come this far, and we thank God for it. It's growing bigger and better. My expectation is another spectacular night, and I'm part of a faculty, so I've been through the process, and I'm expecting that people will have a fabulous night and go home remembering what happened this evening. The rain has been around, but we are not perturbed. We know that people are ready for tonight and they are going to have a nice time.
Now, we have a lot of musicians on board. We have actually 4 of them. Who are you looking to performing tonight?
Well, I want all all the musicians, especially the younger ones are all my children, so I'm expecting all of them to come blow the carpet for us.
Okay, that's great. I'm expecting them as well. But let me go to the queen mother of the Ashantis in Sweden. Hello, Nana.
Hi, my dear. You're looking great.
Thank you so much. Is that all gold?
Yes.
Can I meet you behind scenes?
Absolutely.
Nana, please introduce yourself to the viewers out there.
Well, my name is Nanefie Chandewa the First. I'm a Ghanaian and Ashanti.
A proud one.
A very proud one, a proud Ashanti. And I came all the way from Sweden. I arrived yesterday. And I'm here to really witness Emmy Awards night for the 7th time. And I'm expecting something very nice.
Are you expecting to dance as well?
Oh, yes.
And Ananansa.
Hey, Nana Bessa.
Nana, I'll definitely see you inside.
Sure.
And thank you so much for being here tonight. I will see you and we'll be dancing together. We should have a fantastic night. Let me hand over to my co-IB.
Okay, well, who I have here is great. A great persona that I have here. What I was telling you earlier on about how it is also a complimentary award scheme for women. And the women I have here, she is actually the group CEO for Lene Services. And I have with me here Mrs. Ellen Hagen. How are you doing, madam?
I'm doing fine, thank you. And how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm so pepped up and so pumped up for tonight. Well, congratulations on your previous award.
Thank you. Something that I always talk about. That in an award set aside to celebrate men, I happen to have been recognized as the only woman on that particular awards ceremony. It makes me feel good.
Well, that is not the only thing you did this year too. As part of the theme, the forum that was held, Inspiring Greatness, you were there to also have a talk with all the contestants and the participants there. First off, how do you see the 7-year running of the Emmy Awards?
It's just incredible. We in HR, we always say that the room for improvement is still the biggest room. So we are in competition with ourselves. I'm on the board, right?
Yes, I know. Yeah. I really know.
So we are in competition with ourselves. So we just want to do better and better. And the journey has shown that the improvements have indeed been significant over the years.
Inspiring Greatness, it couldn't have had any better theme. But this year's theme is Inspiring Greatness. Do you see greatness being inspired in the youth with the current crop of CEOs and the fathers that we have?
Yes, I feel very strongly about mentorship. I believe that we have to tell our stories. What we have taken 20 years to learn, we could mentor the younger generation to learn in just 3 years, and that would make the world a better place. So I'm very passionate about it, and I'm happy that we have inspired greatness up to this point. We hope to do better.
What are your expectations tonight?
Well, I'm hoping that, as usual, it's going to be fantastic. But even better, I expect that we'll do things on time.
Do you have your dancing shoes?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I'll dance in my chair.
Well, thank you very much, madam. And go and have fun.
And say something. This is my husband.
Oh, she said it all. But I think I'm also impressed about what is going on. The Emmy Awards have been improving on a yearly basis. And I think I'll just urge the organizers to keep on going.
Thank you very much, and we're going to have fun. Well, tonight we are going to have fun. It promises to be extraordinary. It promises to be exciting and interesting. But I see my colleague Roselyn Felli with some important personalities over there, and I'm sure that Roselyn will be doing some talks with them. Roselyn, can you take it over?
Right, we are still here at the 7th edition of the Emmy Africa Awards, and I've been sandwiched. I've been sandwiched by two great gentlemen. Let me talk to them. So I'll go to my left first. Hello.
Hello there.
How are you tonight?
Great.
All right, so is it the first time you are attending the Emmys?
This is the very first time.
Okay, talking about that, let's talk about your expectations for tonight then.
Well, I'm expecting some great company, great fun, networking, and also support a good cause.
Okay, so for anybody who is supporting a good cause, definitely you at home want to know a bit about him. So tell us about yourself, your name and what you do.
My name is Felix Ado.
Okay.
And I'm the chairman of Guinness, Ghana.
All right. So guess what? I'm with the hello.
Hi there.
So you need to sponsor my show. I caught you off guard.
Let's talk about that offline.
Definitely.
Yes.
So we'll see you tonight in there. But before that, let me speak to your colleague here. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
What's your name?
My name is George Fosu.
Okay, George Fosu, tell us what you do.
Well, I'm the CEO of GARIA. That's the Restructuring and Insolvency Association. So what we do is essentially enable companies that are in distress, particularly around this time, to go into some kind of incubation where they can then restructure, reorganize, and come out healthier, stronger, and more vibrant. Good fight.
I like that. Now, talking about that, it means you are changing the narrative in the society. And for you men, you serve as an inspiration to the younger generation. What are your expectations for tonight?
Well, I hope to meet other businesses, hopefully also to see the young entrepreneurs that are coming through. I hope, the award will be won by someone who is young and upcoming, because the country needs, new blood, fresh blood.
I like that one. Thank you so much for joining us on the red carpet tonight. I'll see you, but will you be dancing?
I guess so.
So you have your dancing shoes ready?
They've been ready for a while. I can't wait.
I'll see you in there.
You and I will do a few steps.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic evening. All right. I'll hand you over to my colleague, Ivy.
And on the silver screens, she is a goddess. She's loved by almost everybody who watches her. She is also one of the renowned broadcasters we have here. Her show on United Showbiz, that is a must-watch show. And I have here with me very beautiful, very sassy and affluent Nanama Background. How are you doing?
I'm good, Ivy. I'm very good.
I was telling you earlier on, like, you look like a Barbie doll, right?
Yes, I've been told tonight several times. So when you said it, it was like, I must be in a cage.
Well, we're going to keep you in this cage. 7th edition of the Emmys. You have seen the Emmys all through the past 6 years. What are your expectations tonight?
Unfortunately tonight, it's just unfortunate that the rain is trying to delay everything. But here we are, strong and keep going. And Amy is here to stay. So even if with or without the rain, we are still going to have a very good night And Amy is doing what Amy has to do. I say Amy, if not, somebody might think otherwise. EMY has to do to support the industry and the good men out there doing the most. You know, so this award is to bring up their spirit, to congratulate them, and to let them know that we see what they're doing, that they should keep on doing the best.
For the past 6 years, would you say the very sole purpose of the Emmy Africa Award has been lived?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. You know, this year I was part of the host. I hosted the announcement, and I have gotten to know a little bit more because I've gotten to know more, basically, about what I knew about EMY. And it has lived to its expectation in the sense that I think it's the most top awards for industry, industrious men and women. For what we're about to do this year and tonight, we are going to see the different side of the EMY Awards. Yes.
Are you ready to dance? I know you love to dance.
You don't have to ask. I'm a dancer. I'm an entertainer. I'm a comedian. I'm a host. I'm everything. I don't come to play anywhere you see me. I put myself in whatever happening. Positively, you know how we do it.
Well, I'm going to leave you to go have your seat and let's get ready to be pepped up with this wonderful 7th edition of the Emmy Awards.
Thank you so much. And we're live, right?
We're live.
We're live. Ooh, we're live. Thank you, Joy. This Joy Prime, yes. Thank you, Joy Prime. You see me on United Showbiz right away.
Okay.
After here.
Wow. Does the work ever end for you?
I love it. That's the word. I love what I do.
Well,
even when I get tired, I just feel like I have to do it. It is my responsibility.
Well, thank you so very much for making it here.
Thank you so much.
And also for you or wherever you find yourself on DSTV, it's channel 281, and on Joy Prime, we are live from the Grand Arena. Now, let me hand over to my colleague, Roselyn Felli.
And we are still at the Grand Arena, just like my colleague IB told you. So I'm here with a fine gentleman, and I told him he's looking dapper. I mean, when I saw him, I just said, you look good, and you do look good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You look amazing yourself.
So much. Thank you. Coming from a fine gentleman, thank you. Now tell us, you know what? I just want everybody to know about you. I don't want to do the introduction, so you do it for us.
My name is Jesse Ejapon. I'm the director in charge of corporate affairs at the Ghana Free Zones Authority, and largely I'm a marketing consultant. I'm a friend to have, actually.
Did you hear that? I like it. So you are truly a marketer. You see the way you went like, I'm a friend to have.
Yeah.
So you're everybody's friend.
Everybody's friend.
You're very popular, I must say. Because
fairly popular. Fairly. That's it. Nothing more.
What do you do on Friday night?
Friday, I watch good movies and I stay home and I play on my phone.
Jesse, let's talk about the Emmys. What's the expectation for the 7th edition?
I think for me, the core essence is celebrating great men. Individuals who are impacting across the continent. And tonight, I'm just hoping that the awards and the nominees and the individuals who will be acknowledged would fairly represent where Africa is going.
I like that. You know, Africa is going far, and I've heard conversations over social media on how people want to project Africa to the world. Currently, when we talk about Africa, we talk about Ghana, and I like that. What do you think?
I wish more for Ghana in many areas. In the area of music, movies, politics, business, I wish more for Ghana. So every day that passes by is what else can Ghana do that would drive us positively ahead. So with you, I'm joined at the hip with you when it comes to the things that we want from Mother Ghana.
True. Now, talking about music, who are you expecting, or who is your favorite amongst these 4 performances for tonight?
Shh. Let me just go and jam.
I like that. On that note, I'll see you in there.
Thank you so much, and all the best.
All right, you too. And have a fantastic evening, Jesse. All right, so like we said, we are streaming live on Joy Prime TV. So go on Facebook. Our network is Joy Prime TV. Just make sure you hit the share button for everybody to watch it as well. My name is Roselyn Felli. Of course, my colleague, Ben-Bako, is still here. So I'll hand you over to him.
Yes, and we are still live on Joy Prime. And it is also live on DSTV on channel 281 and on also on the Emmy YouTube channel. Well, if we are talking about an event like Emmy Awards, yes, you need to look very elegant. You need to look very eloquent. You need to look very flamboyant. And if you're a man and you're going to look at, you have to be very cautious and very specific with some of the things you wear, like bow ties. So if you want to wear good bow ties, there's only one person that you can have, or you can have in mind that he's going to sort you out so perfectly well. And it's this man, Joe Pesky. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, Mr. IB. It's been an honor.
And you are looking so dapper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, I know that you have been with the Emmys ever since, and you've even had a caption in the magazine. Now tell me, ever since you started this bow tie trademark, how has it been for you?
Oh, it's good, and I'm using the bow tie as an accessory of style to promote dressing well and looking good. And I entreat a lot of people to know that the black tie is a uniform. So when you're stepping out on the red carpet, the bow tie is, the unique piece that you need to market very well, so that it gives that compliment to that bespoke piece, the outfit that you are rocking.
And I know that until you started, you didn't actually know that a lot of people couldn't even love the self-tie bow tie, right?
Yeah. A lot of people actually, don't know how to tie it, and it is something that requires a lot of practice. And basically, the concept of mind management is key to your personal image. So no one is born a gentleman, but then you have the ability to learn the basic rules and the skills, so that makes you a virtuoso and then make you that classic gentleman you need to be.
Well, tonight, actually, Inspiring Greatness is what we are coming to see as the theme of the 7th edition of the Emmy Awards. What are your expectations for tonight?
Oh, my expectation is I'm certain the people who are living the great life and then inspiring people. Greatness is doing something that affects and impacts people and also change their lives. So I expect all the nominees who are on the bill, all of them are winners already. So may the best candidate win. Okay. Since it was subject to voting, public voting and all that. So I think, cheers to them.
Well, Joe, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And also to you out there, I know that you're loving what you're seeing and you're expecting a lot when it comes to the nominees and who you're expecting to win. Well, tonight we are going to see a great show. We are going to have winners. We are going to have people who are going to get up and dance live here on Joy Prime and also on DSTV channel 281. Well, my colleague Roselyn Felli. Roselyn, I can see that you have someone there with you who you have been having a chit chat with, and no other person than an honorable member. Please take us away.
So I'm still smiling. Guess why? So I'm here with a politician, and he says to me that you people have been bashing us. Of course, Ghanaians have been bashing the politicians. They ought to be bashed. If they do good, we'll praise them. If it's bad, we will bash them. And so I don't know if I should bash him tonight, but he's still looking dashing. I'm here with Nana Akomia. Good evening.
Good evening, multimedia.
You can call me Roselyn.
Yes, I'll do that.
Right. Nana, you are looking good, but we'll still bash you though.
Okay, so you praise me and bash me. That is 1-1 draw. It's okay.
Nana.
Most of the time they bash me. So if you bash me and praise me, I'm fine.
You take it like that. You told me you are here for the food.
Yes.
And what else?
I'm here for the gravy and vegetables and fish. And then I'm also here to support the awardees. Yes, some of them are great people. It's not easy to win these awards. These are prestigious awards. I'm looking forward to winning one of them myself, and also to support the people who will be awarded tonight. So that's why I'm here. The food and the awards.
Not the music?
No politics today.
Okay, so on that note, I was going to ask you a political question. Should I or should I not?
Well, I'm in your hands.
All right, Nana has given me the opportunity to do this. So I'll ask you a question that we spoke about just before we went on air. And I know you belong to the New Patriotic Party. Now, the choice of Bawumia or Alan, which one will you go for?
I want to be guided by you.
My choice, your choice?
Tell me your choice and I'll do it for you.
Nana, on that note, I wish you nothing but the best tonight.
Okay, enjoy me for the food. Don't stay here too long.
Okay. So you know what? Let me just usher you out this way. But before you go, let me say a very big thank you to all our sponsors for supporting us tonight, our media partners as well, and of course, our supporters. I'll hand you over to my colleague, Ben-Bako.
And yes, we're here, and it is the beauty and the spectacle that is actually sweeping me off my feet. So ever since I've gotten to know Event, there's been one man who more often than not, I've seen him put up the beauty, the finesse, the atmosphere, and the environment it creates. Well, tonight I have him here. Tony, how are you doing?
I am good.
And I love your humility always, and I love how you look.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Well, 6 years running, the 7th edition happening today, Emmy Award has actually moved from one strength to the other. Well, what has been your general perception the last 6 events that you've seen?
I mean, I think it's just grown. It just seems to like push itself. You know, it's just every year it's like going higher and higher and higher. And I like the fact that it's trying to target Africa. So, I mean, with that togetherness, I mean, I think it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It has become the most prestigious event in Ghana. And also, it's coming from Ghana to Africa. What do you think it does to Ghana as a country?
Well, I think it just puts more light on us. I mean, it's good to know that things like this can happen on this side of the world. I mean, we are not different from anyone, and we have the capability. So, I mean, I think it just shares more light on us, and it's good for people to know what Ghana is about and where Ghana is.
Well, folks watching us from around the globe, this man has been, behind, like I said earlier on, he's been behind almost every set at every huge event you've seen. Recently, you were with the Global Citizen Festival. It has generated a lot of talk, huge talks. How did you see the whole setup, that whole event system?
Very professional. I think that's my biggest word, very professional. Every little detail taken into consideration. And I think that if we can keep doing those things here, I think we'll go places.
Well, I got to know one thing, that finances can actually do everything. And we have the brains and the minds to be able to do it in this country, don't we?
Yeah, we do have the people. We do have the people, and we can do it. I mean, it's not impossible. For me, I believe everything is possible, and we can do it here in Ghana. Yeah.
Well, Tony, thank you so very much. I love how you're looking. You're looking so dapper.
Thank you so much.
Now, when it comes to looks, she is looking great. I'm talking about my colleague, Roselyn Felli. So I will hand you over to her. So just check her out on what she's wearing.
Okay, so on that note, I just saw IB talking to my childhood brother, Tony. Tony has been a brother. I mean, brother. That's how we do it. Now, when I saw this fine gentleman, I thought it was his wedding day. I know most of you have been crashing on him. When you see him on your screens, you go like, ooh, who's this fine man? Guess what? He's right here with me. Harold Amenya. Hi, darling.
How are you doing? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. Oh.
I love the fusion of traditional and contemporary. I love what's going on. Well done.
Thank you.
Big ups to your designer.
My designer is called Mel and Ruches.
Wow. Maybe she should make my wife to be his outfit. Yeah, very soon. So hook me up.
You are breaking hearts. Do you have a girlfriend?
I have a fiancé. I'm engaged. But very soon we public.
Okay. All right. So for the ladies who are, always dreaming to having you, you just broke their heart. So are we getting married soon?
Yes. Early next year. It's happening. Well, so first at the Emmy red carpet, I'm breaking the news. It's happening.
A very big congratulations to you. But you have been with the Emmys since the inception. Let's talk about the growth over the years. Tell us about it.
Well, it's been amazing. This is the 7th edition. I saw Emmys right from the very first edition. And it's just exciting to see it grow. When you've seen something start and then see it evolve. And finally we're here, 7th edition. I can't wait for the 10th edition because if this is anything to go by, then I can only imagine what the 10th edition will be. So big ups to the organizers. They're doing a very fantastic job. And the sky is only a starting point.
Talking about the 7th edition, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are your expectations for tonight?
Well, I'm looking forward to Zahara's performance. Very big fan of her, so obviously, looking forward to that. Looking forward to, well-deserving people walking away with awards, as always. I mean, the Emmys is known for awarding people who deserve the various categories. So we're looking forward to some very good recognitions tonight.
Should we keep our fingers crossed for you to be the man of the year during the 10th edition?
Who knows? You never know, man. Man of the year style. I'm coming like Kakai. Who knows?
So, ladies and gentlemen, Harold Amenya is telling you to watch out for the 10th edition because he might be the man of the year. Harold, I'll see you in there tonight. Do have some fun.
Oh, sure. Thanks for having me. Enjoy. All right.
I'll hand you over to Ivy.
And we are definitely going to enjoy. Now there's royalty in the house. All the way from Okokofo, I have the Nana Konkofini. That is Nana Atakra Bonsra. Nana Akwaba.
Medasi.
All the way from Ashanti region and from the Otofos Palace. He is here to make sure that royalty is well represented. Nana, I love your regalia and your representation.
Thank you.
Know that every kente that every royalty wears has some resemblance and certain things in it. Please, what does this kente stand for and who can wear it?
Well, this stands for the highest that you can get within the Ashanti region, and it gives different type of symbols like Jinyame, Akubeng, Instra, Nyamenehine, and all those different types of, and they all have different meanings. So this is all occasional kente because the symbols represent different occasions. Yeah.
Tonight is the 7th edition of the Emmy Awards. Well, the past 6 years, it has been great. I don't know what you will have to say about the Emmys.
Well, I believe that when Emmy started the first time, I was there. I am a member of East Legon Executive Club, and I was with Dr. Forisapon when we mounted the stage, and I have personally been a supporter of this award ever since it started. So I'm grateful, and I'm happy that I got the invitation to be here, and especially to be in a royal regalia to be here as well.
I love the royalty that you exude. Well, tonight, the theme for the 7th edition is inspiring greatness. Do you see a lot of greatness being inspired on the youth that are coming up?
Yes. There's a lot of people or activities that needs to inspire the youth. Our youth of today are kind of losing it a little bit because I think there's a loss of focus, and it's getting difficult to direct the youth on exactly what needs to be done. I think Emmy bringing this kind of activities in town will actually redirect the youth and inspire them to greatness. So I think it's a good thing to do.
What are your expectations tonight?
Looking from the first and the second editions and all that, I know that it keeps expanding, and I know that this is going to take Emmy and the public to places. It's going to inspire us to do more.
Thank you very much for you being here on the red carpet with me, and I hope that you will go inside and have a wonderful time.
Thank you, I will.
Well, we're still here at the Grand Arena, and it is the red carpet on the 7th edition of the Emmy Award. And the theme is simple, inspiring greatness. My name is Ibrahim Ben-Bako. I have my colleague Roselyn Felli here, and I will hand you over to her.
It's an all-girls affair right now. So my beautiful woman is here with me, and she's coming all the way from the Savannah region. She's actually a queen mother, and I was telling her I really love what she's wearing. I tried to pronounce the name. I didn't make it. So I said to her, you'll definitely have to do this on your own. Hi, darling.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great, and it's nice to be here.
It's nice meeting you as well. So you know what? Tell us your name, because I cannot, and I will... I cannot. But tell us your name.
Okay, so my name is Nkiligiwuruche Boresa Idisa Jedwa the First from the Yagbon or Gonja Kingdom, the Savannah region.
I wish I could pronounce it, but I can't. But you're looking lovely tonight, and I was asking you about you said it's not kente? Actually.
So we call this the Banye Wodje. This is the original Gonja smoke. Savannah region is the hub of the smoke. So when you go to Daboya, which is our smoke hub, we make our smokes from cotton, pure cotton. So from scratch to finish, it is handmade with pure cotton. So our colors are a bit dull, but they are very unique. So this is a beautiful Banyawaji I'm wearing from the Savannah region.
And you were telling me it's actually dyed. So it's not like the thread is blue and dark blue and all of that?
No. So the difference is that our smokes are 100% cotton. So we dye the white cotton to get these various colors you see. There are other smokes though, but they are used, they usually use the colored threads. but our threads are pure cotton threads.
Wow. Kindly dash me one next time I see you, okay?
I will.
Let's talk about your expectations for tonight.
So I'm really excited to be here this evening, and my expectation is to see that perfect man. 7 is a perfect number, and on the 7th Emmy Awards, I want to meet that perfect man who has worked hard, and Emmy wants to celebrate that man exclusively. So I want to just see that perfect man.
We all waiting to see that perfect man, but definitely you have your dancing shoes on, right?
Exactly. I can do some damba moves for you here.
Oh, really? Do it for me then.
So we are in a Damba month actually, and next 2 weeks is a Damba festival. I am inviting you to Savannah region. Come experience some Damba.
Okay, so let's do it. It's like what?
So it's a neck movement.
I think this actually is a dance that we are doing it right now to Afrobeat. So it's originally from Damba.
Yes.
Thank you so much for speaking to us this evening.
Thank you too.
Have a great night. Ladies and gentlemen, you are still watching the 7th edition of the Emmy Africa Awards. I'm not here alone, of course, but we are streaming live on Facebook, which is Joy Prime TV. And also don't forget that when you tune in to the channel Joy Prime, we are live on there as well. My colleague, Ivy is here. Hi, Ivy.
Hi. Well, that was my wonderful colleague, Roselyn Felli, who is also sitting on the morning show on Joy Prime. Well, if you are looking to buy investment, properties, you want to travel and you need a wonderful agency to make sure that your booking, your flights, and everything are well done, there's only one place you can look at, the ATM group of companies. And I have the CEO here with me. Richard, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Hey, good. I love your representation tonight. Well, this evening we are here to actually award men who deserve the award. For the past 6 years, that's how it's been. Here are the Emmy Africa Awards. Well, I don't know, what are your expectations tonight?
My expectation is to get inspired and come and celebrate great men who have achieved a lot. As a young man coming up, we are here to also celebrate them so that when we also do greater things, we can also be celebrated. So that's why I'm here.
Well, we can only target and focus greatness, can't we? Well, do you see a lot of greatness being inspired onto the youth now?
Oh yes, I can see that, because if you look at this current generation, there are so many great entrepreneurs from our country who has done so great things across the continent. Everywhere they are being celebrated. So as a young man coming up, I think I'm so much inspired, and it gives me the edge to do more and to do greater things in watching them.
For the past 6 years, the Emmy Awards has been impeccably up top-notch. Do you think that it has garnered a lot of attention? Yes, on African continent, yes, but what do you think of the globe?
I think it's gotten a lot of attention in Africa, but the globe, I think they can do more to reach out to the globe. But in terms of Africa and Ghana, I think they've done great. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, CEO of ATM Group of Companies, Richard, thank you very much. Let's go have fun.
Sure, thank you too. God bless.
Then I will hand you over to my colleague, who has one of the brains behind one of the accessories that actually speaks a lot of volumes about you. Now I'm talking about wristwatches. If you love wristwatches, you will definitely know the man that Roselyn Felli is about to interview.
And when he joined me, he asked me if my watch is working, and I said yes, it's working. He said most ladies don't wear watches that work. They wear it to complement their attire. I do have some watches that don't work, and I do wear them though.
Oh, so you know what I was talking about. I have to fix them for you.
Good evening, Anthony. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, you are a proud sponsor of this event.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Why did you decide to sponsor?
Anything that has to do with excellence. The EMY Awards is just for excellence. And when it comes to time and excellence in time telling, caveman watches, that's what we do. So there's no way I wouldn't, partner with Emmy.
Now, you know the economy is tough. Now, as an entrepreneur, let's talk a little bit about how it's affecting your business.
It's very difficult because some of us manufacturers, we still import raw materials to work with. So I think the government should come and pull the strings and help manufacturers. The dollar rate is crazy, but we are trying our best.
So have you halted on, importing?
No, we still keep working. If it gets harder, we get twice as hard.
Have you increased your prices?
Not exactly, but we are trying to be very fair to the customers. So we are doing great.
Where's my watch?
After the event, right after the event.
Anthony, let's talk about your expectations for tonight.
Emmys has always been for excellence. I think They always blow my mind when it comes to perfection and what they do. So I'm expecting what they always do and better. They keep improving. That's why I'm here. I would always be here to be associated with excellence.
Now, speaking to a man who actually makes watches, this debate has come up over and over about the right hand to wear your watch. Some says you should wear it on your left, others say you should wear it on your right. What do you think?
For me, right, I wear the watch on my less active hand, usually, because I don't want to move my hand around too much and, smash my watch. But when I'm going for an event, the hand I use to make gestures the most, I would wear my nicest watch on that hand, because I know once in a while people lock eyes with my watch. So when I'm illustrative with my interactive hand, I put my watch there because it gets all the attention.
I like that one. Now, also, people believe that when your watch stops, your heart stops.
Yes, the watch has to keep ticking as long as you keep living. Keep doing what the watch does and keep ticking.
Thank you so much for speaking to us this evening.
It's been a pleasure. You're looking great.
Thank you so much and have a fantastic evening.
You too, dear.
I'll come for my watch.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, IB is standing by, so I'll hand you over to him.
And Tony has been doing a lot of talk about watches. That is what he loves and that is what he is into. With my red carpet interviews, I try as much as possible to stay away from asking the very rhetorical question or the very cliche, what are you wearing? But tonight, right now, I will not stay away from it. The people I have here with me, as you can see, a gentleman on my right and a lady on my left, are responsible for what I'm wearing. And when I tell you that you're responsible for what I'm wearing, this is what I'm wearing. Guinness and Woman. And these are the two people responsible for it. He actually told me that I should pick this. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Good to see you, Ivy.
Well, good to see you too. And to be honest with you, I love what I'm wearing, not what you're.
I can feel for you.
Well, Dennis, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Ivy. Good to see you, man.
Yes, it is definitely good to see me wearing you, right?
You are looking great.
And you're looking dapper yourself. For the past 6 years, a lot of people have been on the red carpet here at the event wearing Guinness and Woman. How is it feeling like when you get to know that all these people are wearing it? And tonight, a lot of, great personalities are also wearing it.
It feels really good. I mean, the idea of the whole business is to make people look good and feel good. So when I see people wearing what I've created, it just gives me joy. And I'm so happy that a lot of people are going to be wearing it today. So look out for them. And if you're having an event, you know who to call. We are always there for you.
Well, it is true. If anything, what I'm wearing is anything to go about, you should know that indeed, if you're having an event, they are the people to call. Well, are you ready to dance tonight?
Yes.
You're sure?
I put on my dancing shoes. So.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Ready.
So I'm going to leave you so that the two of you will go and take your seat and have fun. Sure. Will Janice have fun?
We'll catch up.
Okay. Well, we're still here at the Grand Arena for the 7th edition of the Emmy Africa Awards, and my colleague is going to take you off. I've seen a very beautiful, sassy lady with her. I wish she was here, but unfortunately, Roselyn, you have to take it over.
Wishes were horses, beggars would ride. IB keeps talking about dancing as if he can dance, but trust me, he's one of the worst dancers we have in Ghana. When I say it, I mean it. I'm here with a very beautiful lady, and she is in the world of men. And when I meet such women, I get excited. Lorna, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You look so pretty.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, my love. Now, I was telling people what you do, but tell them.
So I'm a structural engineer. Yes, so I design buildings and I supervise projects.
How many men are in that field in Ghana?
A lot.
How many women?
A few. So it's like a male-dominated field. So it's you hardly find a lot of women there. But I mean, those of us there, we are trying our best to show up and stand out.
What made you go into that field? I mean, there are other fields.
I think generally, I have always liked the sciences, and also my dad happens to be a structural engineer, so I just decided, to follow his footsteps, and then so that was my major reason for actually becoming a structural engineer.
Do the men try to bully you sometimes?
I mean, when I started out, yes, there was a bit of that. Some of them do not feel like it's okay for a woman to be in charge. But, I mean, after a while, when they realize that, you are worth your salt, you know what you're about, the respect comes, and then everything becomes okay.
Lorna, tonight is the 7th edition of Emmy Africa Awards. There'll be performances, but there'll be food. Which is your favorite?
Food.
So is the food there?
Very much so.
What's your favorite meal?
I can't pick a specific one, but I love anything that has to do with potatoes and, something that has to do with some steak and stuff like that, so.
Lorna, can I be your friend?
Oh, of course, why not?
So that we can have lunch here.
Of course, we will go.
Thank you so much for joining us, and do have some fun, okay? I'll meet you inside, and we'll have some boogie. Thank you. All right, so you're still watching the 7th edition of the Emmy Awards. My colleague is here with a man who has been the talk of town. I wish he was by me. He's not by me, so you let him do it.
Just like I wish that lady who just left was by me. It is rather unfortunate. So keep up to yours. I'll keep to mine, Roselyn. Okay. Well, I have the man who has been playing with a lot of words. I don't know why he chose foreplay for an EP title, but he just told me. So don't explain it again. Kitty, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Well, I am good. And I love the fact of you being able to keep up with the golden boy attitude.
And golden boy forever. For life is for life,
Well, he just returned from the Europe tour and he had a wonderful performance. Now, I kept a tab on your social media page. I kept a tab on the Link social media page, and I regretted not going for this Europe tour. You guys had a wonderful time. Tell me how the feeling was.
It was amazing, moving from city to city. After one show, go and rest. The next morning, we're back on the road, sound check, back to the show. This is the life that I prayed for, and when you sit here and look at it, it looks easy, but it's not easy because sometimes you're tired and your voice is letting you down, but you still have to go out there, perform to the fans. And this has been an amazing learning experience for me. I've had the chance to interact with new fans. And one thing I loved about this tour is like the people who perform to are not the usual people who always perform to. Different multinational crowd from different parts of the world, and they always leave with good stuff to say about us. And this is a win for us. There's more work to be done, but it's a great start. So I'm happy to be back home because I do miss home. I've been away for a long time.
Well, I love one thing you said, that you did not perform to the normal crowd you performed to. Yes, still it was skyrocketing. It was just roof breaking every time you performed to. What did it tell you?
They always come like, oh, wow, I've heard your song, but I've never seen you. Wow, you're an amazing performer. Wow. And it's crazy to them because I think most of them are not used to the kind of energetic music that we make and the grooves and the dancing. So it's fascinating. It's intriguing to them. So they all, every single show, the new people that come always leave with wow. And it's good because then they'll go stream your music. They'll put your friends on your music. And that's how we grow together, So
10 cities in 10 days, right?
Yeah, we didn't do some of the cities because we had to come back, yeah. So we did 5 cities. We have 5 more to do. Yeah, so we'll be back.
Well, I sometimes wonder where you get the energy from. Immediately you come back from the Europe tour, you go into foreplay EP release.
Yeah, because that was one thing when you go back home, you can get to rest. I'm like, my job, I have no off day. There's no rest. Touchdown Ghana. The next day, we had a dinner with the Grammy CEO. The next day, I had my EP launch party. Now I'm here. There's no stop. And like I said, I prayed for this. So the work needs to continue, and I'm happy to be here to keep working hard,
How do you choose titles for your albums and for your EPs? This is foreplay. It's foreplay.
The titles always bring themselves, 4 songs, pressing play to 4 songs, foreplay. Don't let your mind go too far because you have a dirty mind. That's where your mind is.
Where do you think my mind is?
Because I know you.
Like I don't know you.
It's just child's play.
Your expectations tonight? Are you getting on stage?
Nah, tonight I'm just here to be. I've never been, so this is my first time. I'm here to have a good time, see what it's about, and enjoy myself tonight. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me leave you to go and have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Well, we are also going to be having all the fun here on Joy Prime, live from the Grand Arena. If you're watching DSTV or if you know someone who is out there watching DSTV, tell the person it's channel 281. And also, we are live on the YouTube channel of Emmy Awards and also streaming live on Facebook. So don't forget that this is where the fun is. Many thanks to all our partners, all our supporters, all the sponsors, and not forgetting the media partners. This is also beamed live across the globe. Kind courtesy GH1 OB Van. Roselyn, how are you doing with all those beautiful ladies around you?
So, when they tell you that you have twins, you meet them. And I can't wait to have my twins. I'm actually sandwiched by La La Lee La Lola, La La Lee La Lola. Hey, hi girl.
Hi Roselyn. Hi, we're good.
So now you told me this is your first time doing this.
Yes, my very first time. It's quite intimidating though, but she really made me feel comfortable.
Oh, you have to buy me something.
Sure. You see me in Chambers?
I like that. So who is Lola and who is?
So I'm Lali and Lola.
Right. And you ladies are fantastic musicians. How long have you been singing?
Okay, for a year. We started music a year ago. So we started and she went to do her master's in UK and came back. So she came back to push our EP, which we're so excited for. It's coming out this month. So you guys should watch out for that.
And she came back with an accent.
Oh, put that mic. Do you want to test me?
Ladies, okay.
In the house, ain't it? Yeah.
So when should we expect your EP?
So our single is coming out 21st, and then the EP is dropping 28th October this month. It's coming at you. And then the name of the EP is From Words to Magic, because we put our spice in there, you know. Yeah, so expect great things from us.
Okay, so they said we should expect great things, but what are you expecting tonight?
Great performances. I have a secret crush who I wish would win an award, but I'll not tell you. It's in my heart.
Tell me in my ears.
No. It's a secret now.
Is he a musician?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know.
But we have some musicians on board. Who are you looking at collaborating with in future?
The Jackies, the Drews. We're open. Even like internationally, Area Star. We can go all out. Thames. Should I keep going?
Okay, so I have twins, eh? One is speaking Ghana English, the other is speaking, what, UK English?
UK English.
Okay. After 1 year?
Yeah.
Ladies, have some fun in there.
Thank you so much. We're going to have fun, expecting great things from this experience, and watch out for us. Lali and Lola to the world. If you don't know us, get to know us. Follow us on social media.
Oh, how old are you?
23. 23.
Oh, you're so pretty. Have fun. I'll see you in there. Okay, all right. Don't go yet. Wait. And so I'll say that I'm handing over. No, you just wait with me. You can wait with me. So I'll hand you over to IB for him to take us away.
Lali and Lola. Well, I love the names, honestly. But another silver screen god is with me here in the studios. And just recently, it was All or Nothing. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. You?
I'm feeling great. I'm already feeling great. Don't talk about the looks. The looks tonight is something else. You are so definitely on point. I love how you're looking. But it is the 7th edition of the Emmy Awards. Men are going to be have been celebrated since 6 years ago here on this platform. Do you think that it is a great thing men being celebrated, right?
Yes, it's a great thing. I must say that the first day I saw my nomination, I was blown off. I told myself this is something that I've always wanted. This is like an award scheme in Ghana that stands out, for men. And to be part of it, I'm privileged. Even to be a nominee, I'm privileged.
Wow. I'm sure ever since you saw it, it has been one mind-blowing after the other. What volumes does it speak to you as an actor and someone who has been, at the forefront when it comes to films?
Well, this is sort of a motivation to me that whatever I'm doing, people have noticed. People are realizing that there's a new school coming in when it comes to the film industry. And as a man, this means that I am impacting lives into the younger generation. I am young, but I mean the younger generation, my peers. And this is, for me, is a startup for me. It's the beginning of something bigger. I won't say I've dreamt of any awards, but I have dreamt of being recognized as a man that impact lives. And being part of this is a big deal for me.
Wow, that is deep. That is really deep. That is really, really deep. Well, a lot of people say that, being nominated alone is a win for me. Is that the same attitude for you tonight?
Well, yes. Being a nominee is good, but I want to win. I want to win. I know I'm in the same category with Ajeti Anand, Mauli Gavor, James Gardner, but I think it's a new school, and I am representing a lot of people. And me being here, it's, Charlie, I want to win.
Hallelujah. I like that energy. But do you believe that the film industry has opened up to a lot of new faces enough?
Well, I must say, I'll give thumbs up to Shelley Frimpong Manso, Ivan Kwashigan, Abdul Salam for the great work they're doing. And I'll say that they are helping introduce new faces into the industry. And it's actually helping producers realize that, there are a lot of talent that they can actually jump on. And I'll say that the industry is evolving. And we have a lot of investors coming in, and it looks like in 5 years, trust me, you will love the movie industry.
And this sounds very good coming from, an active person of the industry like you. Well, bro, let's go have fun in there.
Sure, thank you. Have fun too.
Well, we're still here at the Grand Arena, and it's live on the 7th edition of the EMY Africa Awards, and we are making sure that men are going to be celebrated. Also, complimenting women is a great factor here.
Talking about fashion, when I saw him, I just said, I love what you're wearing. It's made in Ghana and it's glowing. Hi, darling.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm terrific.
Tell us your name, what you do. I know you're popular, I know you're a celebrity, but you still let the people know.
Well, so I'm Mingle. And I do a lot of things, so I don't know where to start from. I do television, radio. I'm with Miss Universe Ghana as well, Lowen Taylor Brands as well. So it's quite it's a kaleidoscope of a lot of things.
So you're into fashion?
I'm into fashion. It's my second language, I have to say.
Okay, I can tell. I was going to ask, did you make this yourself?
Absolutely not. I actually do have a designer who does my outfits each and every time I have to be on a red carpet, like this one.
Is it the first time you're attending Emmys, or this is your 7th?
This will be my second time attending the Emmy Africa, actually.
So let's talk about what you expect tonight.
I just want us to celebrate the ingenuity of raw African male talent, both emerging and those who have actually already grounded themselves in this industry, making their marks in their own fields and standing shoulder to shoulder with the generations to come.
Now, talking about that, we have some category called the fashion. You know the people who have been nominated?
So the interesting thing is, I didn't quite take note, but I'm here to find out who's who tonight.
All right. So talking about who is who, let's talk about the Ghana fashion industry. Who is your favorite?
I usually don't like picking favorites, especially because I find myself in a terrain where I work with a multiplicity of people. So I just like to keep that to myself. I just say that everybody is actually putting in so much work and trying to make a difference in their own right.
Do you have your dancing shoes?
I do, because tonight it's about to go down.
It's about to go down. 4 great artists performing. Who are you looking out for?
You know, the funny thing is all of them actually have a very interesting new addition that they always bring to whatever ceremonies that we have. So I don't want to pick favorites, actually. I'll just say I'm looking forward to everybody.
So we dance?
We dance.
That's food.
And music. Oh, yeah. One of the reasons I came here on an empty stomach. So, yes, I'm filling that tummy before I go home. Yes.
Okay. So we'll be eating and we'll be dancing.
And dancing and getting some awards. So we'll be looking forward to that.
All right, so I'll see you in there.
Absolutely.
Have some fun.
Have a splendid evening.
So we are definitely having fun right here at the 7th edition of the Emmy Africa Awards. Guess what? IB says he will dance. IB can't dance.
I am not KMJ. Roselyn, I am not KMJ, please. I'm better than KMJ. I'm better than Dr. Pound. I'm better than Lexus Bills. Okay, so tonight, who I have here with me is actually the Vice President of the Faculty for the Emmy Awards, and he's also my lecturer. He's a PR for GAFTA, so when it comes to film, when it comes to television, he's well-vested. He is my lecturer at NAFTI, or he was my lecturer at NAFTI. He's still at NAFTI, though. George, how are you doing?
I'm good. And
this doesn't come off very often, but I need to say it. I love what you're wearing.
Thank you very much. I was dressed by His Royal Blackness, KKD.
This is good. I hardly see you in stuff like this, so I need to actually say it. Now, you were actually there. You're part of the brains that actually built it. How has the 7-year journey been for the Emmy Africa Awards?
Oh, it's been hard work and a little bit of toil, sweat went in, blood went in, and of course, Kojo and his team have done marvelously well because, we started crawling and then we stood up, walking slowly. Then gradually we started running, and we're now on the runway.
I am so surprised you're telling me that it has started gradually, and we are no. Especially with the challenge, it's been huge. But you see, huge challenges comes huge successes. Would you say that the impact has been huge, or how would you quantify it on the percentage level?
Oh, I think the impact has been huge, but we want it to be bigger than this because this is an African thing, not just a Ghanaian thing. So the next stage, we are virtually taking it to the African continent, and you see what will happen next year onwards.
Well, I'm not going to take a lot out of you. I'm actually let you go in there and give all the energy because there are a lot of dancing to do.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it. Okay. The expectation is huge, and people should just stay glued to the screens because we're going to give them something marvelous tonight.
And he said you need to stay glued to your TV screens because it is going to be wonderful. It is going to be spectacular. It is going to be just as we are looking.
Talking about that, and now let me talk to a beautiful woman right here, and she is a beauty queen. When we were growing up, we wanted to be beauty queens, but she's here. Rose, hi, darling.
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. You look so pretty.
Thank you so much. It was Kenneth Tete. He made me look this beautiful, and first choice.
Now, how many men stopped you on the way?
They are all inside already. Yeah.
Did they take your number?
Not yet.
Will you give it to them?
Maybe.
Ruth, let's talk about your expectations for tonight.
Emmy Africa is one of the best award shows, so I'm expecting nothing but the, absolutely amazing experience. Because if you came for the party, that was amazing. So I'm not giving anything less than that.
I like that. I love to party as well. Now, talking about that, we talk about beauty queens, okay? Now, right now, currently, people don't really, engage too much with beauty pageants. You are a beauty queen yourself. How do you wish to change that?
Well, being a beauty queen is not just about being a pretty face, but it's being an advocate for your country because we sell tourism. Representing Ghana on the beauty stage was like football. We always support footballers, but one thing we don't realize is beauty queens actually bring a lot of tourism, where the countries actually do, like if you look at the Latin Americas and the Asian people, they rig a lot of money in because of being a pageant. So I think it's something that Ghanaians should look more into promoting. It will be really good for our tourism industry.
Now let me ask you this: do you eat?
Oh, I do. It's couture. It's couture. You're not supposed to breathe in couture.
I'm not supposed to breathe there.
What is?
I should do this. Hey, Ruth. It's been nice talking to you, darling.
Talking to you.
And have a fantastic evening.
Will do. Same.
So Ruth says it's couture. I shouldn't breathe, but I can't help it. I have to breathe. Hey, if you have a tummy like mine, you just have to breathe. We are still here at the 7th edition of the Emmy Africa Awards. 7 is a perfection. And so IB will take us away.
Well, don't mind all the people telling you not to breathe. You need to breathe because you're looking so sassy this evening. Well, with me here is the head of sales for one of the sponsors, that is Labadi Beach Hotel, in the person of George AC. George, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Ibrahim.
So you'll be the right person to tell me why Labadi Beach has decided to be with Emmys for all this while.
Well, I think if you look at the Emmy, it's one of the recognitions or awards that have actually lived up to expectations since the inception, and we find it very prudent and a very good thing to do. Be partners, and so tonight we're very, very happy to be a part of this celebration, whilst people who have excelled in various levels in life are being recognized. And we have offered our services, and we're very, very happy to be here tonight and then to do more.
Well, how long is this marriage between Labadi Beach and Emmy going to be?
As long as these awards continue, you'll always find Labadi offering our support.
Well, Labadi, you actually give people a reason to always have fun, not every single day, or not any special day, but every single day. But my attention and focus is just drawn to what is upcoming from the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th, the Oktoberfest. It's one thing I never, ever want to miss. But what are we to expect this year's Oktoberfest?
Well, same fantastic environment, Oktoberfest is the biggest beer festival in the world, which is celebrated in Munich. And here in Labadi, you know how we have always done it. Or sometimes with friends. So anybody that wants to have a very good time, the fun and everything, because we're bringing the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. They are going to be here from the 7th, 8th and 9th of October, and then we are going to have a wonderful time together. on the night of 7th is where the opening ceremony happens, and we're going to have somebody from the Embassy of Germany to do the opening ceremony. Then we continue into the night, partying all night. Saturday from 5 p.m. it continues, and then Sunday is what we call the family day. We're going to have a lot of bouncy castles, face painting, and kids play area. So you can come with the family on Sunday, which is the very last day for the event. And Oktoberfest is going to be another blast this year.
Well, if you love beer, you just need to be at Labadi Beach Hotel. I have a few friends who love beer. Yeah, the likes of ABK, Joe P, Akwesi Boateng, Mr. Sono Ej, Kwekwe J. Well, George, thank you very much for being
very much. Just to clarify, it's not just beer. I mean, there are people who love cocktails, any other drink, and then whatever food that you want. So
it's a festival for beer.
It is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right.
And Roselyn, this weekend, please clear it for me because I am taking you to the Labadi Beach and we're going to binge in beer. Are you ready for that?
Are you paying or is free?
I have deep pockets, sister.
How deep is that pocket? It's relative. He will say he has deep pockets, but how deep that pocket is definitely relative.
Put your hands in my pockets and you'll find out how deep it is.
I don't want to say anything. I'll leave it there. But you know what? We are having so much fun here. We are live on Joy Prime TV. We are also streaming live on Facebook, which is Joy Prime TV. I always urge you, as you watch it, share. Hit the share button. Let everybody on there enjoy it as well. Want to say a very big thank you to all our sponsors, our partners, and our media partners as well.
Well, making sure that our partners are relived in the mentioning of their names. I'm talking about the Diasporan Office of the President of Ghana. I'm talking about GIPC. I am talking about Rhythms Africa and a host of others. Well, we just need to get onto the stage. So, Roselyn, I think it is time for us to go take our seats, right?
Yes, it's time. And you know what? You've been waiting for the perfect event of the year, the most prestigious event ever hosted right here in Ghana. It is the Emmy Africa Awards, and tonight myself, Roselyn Felli,
blossoming with every sip. Blue is the color of depth. Be made of depth. Be made of blue. Johnny Walker, Blue Label.
Oktoberfest is here again. Yes. Ghana's premier 5-star hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel, brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2022. Performing live is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at the plush Labadi Beach Hotel from the 7th to the 9th of October 2022. For reservations and enquiries, call 0302-772-501 or 054-443-1213. Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party.
Socials, trends. Why have less when you can have it all?
All the juice right here, as and when you need it. Mepocho and Tia.
Entertainment, fashion, sports. You want more? We got you.
The television viewing experience just got better. Catch all the excitement, the thrills, the first-hand information, authentic news, current affairs, lifestyle, and entertainment right here on Joy Prime.
Oh, bestie this, bestie that, bestie this, and bestie that. Now it's I don't miss you.
Is that what I do on TV? Nah, that's definitely not me.
We are on DSTV 281, GoTV 180, HD Plus, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and all other social media platforms. Joy Prime, the ultimate experience.
You've got this. Wake up your vim with Lucozade, because with Lucozade you always make it through. Lucozade, restore your energy.
I'm a big fan of Aquabwa. I don't know. Effie Grace, I don't know. Zara, I don't know. So tonight, my dancing shoes are ready. It might look like heels, but it's definitely flat for me. And joining me on the red carpet is my ever beautiful Dr. Hannah-Lisa Tete, the lady who never stops going to school. Come a bit close to me. You look so lovely.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How are you?
Too.
Thank you so much. How are you this evening?
I'm great. I'm ready for excitement and fun and to clap for those who are receiving awards.
I like that. Now, you are a doctor, but you want to be a lawyer too.
Oh, dear. You ask me this question everywhere. Please, we'll talk about that later.
Later. But you've been traveling the globe.
Yes, yes. You know, resting is also very important. So, yes, I had a little time and I decided to tour some places a bit. So, I'm back, yeah.
Annalisa, I know you love to dance. I love to dance. Where will you be seated in there?
Oh, I'm sitting in front, I think, table Victoria. So you see me dancing. Everyone is seeing me dance.
I have to find?
Yes, do.
Aside the dancing, what are your expectations for tonight?
Oh, this is EMI Africa. They have their excellence with organization and their awards. So I expect nothing short of an amazing event. And, of course, to have a good time.
Did you see the cocktail bar out there?
Yes, so amazing. And that is just the tip of the iceberg, if you know what EMI is about.
Did you drink something?
Not yet.
Annalisa?
Not yet.
Darling, I'll see you in there.
Yeah, sure.
You have a fantastic night.
You too.
All right. So Hannah-Lisa, like I said, is a doctor, but she never stops learning. She actually encourages me to go back to school. That's what she does. I'm not here alone. IB, take us away.
Well, going to school is actually adding value to yourself. So if she's going back to school or if she's still learning, well, she needs to learn. Well, one thing you also need to know is that this is the most prestigious award. This is the award that actually reflects your look. This is the award that seeks to celebrate men for all the things that they have been doing. And one of our sponsors, who I spoke to, the head of sales, but now the hotel manager himself. David, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing very good, Ibrahim. Yourself?
I'm great. And last night was just awesome.
I know, right?
Well, what they always seek to do is they always give you some lovely nights every Friday at the Lagoon Bar. If you've never been to the Friday Lagoon Bar with DJ Black at Labadi Beach Hotel, please try it. So Labadi Beach Hotel, well, George just told me that as long as Emmy exists, you are going to be having this partnership with them. What keeps you coming back to the Emmy Africa Awards?
Well, Emmy is one of the best award schemes we have in Ghana, and I think it's a good thing that we need to be part of. It showcases what Ghanaians are capable of doing, and also to show to the whole world what we are. So for Labadi Beach Hotel, we associate with good things. It's a prestigious hotel. It's a proudly Ghanaian. So for us to be part of Emmy, it tells you one story. It's a proudly Ghanaian award scheme which recognizes high-profile Ghanaians, and Labadi Beach Hotel is a high-profile hotel. So for us, we'll always be there for Emmy Awards.
Well, if you haven't tried one of the wonderful cuisines, you just need to go to Labadi Beach Hotel. Believe you me, I have tried the contumely and the cassava pizza. Roselyn, I am going to get you the contumely pizza, okay? Don't worry, hold on. So what actually gave birth to all these cuisines?
Well, trust Chef Gary to come up with innovative things. Chef Gary is one of the best chefs in Africa, if I may say so. He is a celebrity chef, and his size alone tells you what the man is capable of doing. He comes up with innovation. And for him to come up with contemporary pizza is not a surprise. He also has what we call the goat pizza. So if you haven't tried goat pizza in Labadi Beach Hotel before, please come to Labadi. You taste goat pizza, you taste pork pizza. Anything to do with pizza, Chef Gary can do it for you. So Labadi is a place to be. And don't forget, we have Oktoberfest coming up Friday, 7th of October, 8th of October, and 9th of October. Oktoberfest is the German beer festival. And I entreat all of you to be in Labadi Beach Hotel 7th, 8th, and 9th of October for Oktoberfest, the beer festival.
Well, David, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And tonight, we are going to be experiencing Chef Gary here on the dinner. The culinary experience is going to be just awesome. Well, Roselyn, I told you that I'm going to get you the goat and the contemporary pizza. Which one do you want, the contemporary or the goat?
I like all, but Labadi owes me a weekend stay, so I'll definitely be holding them to this. We can't wait to go for that weekend stay. And I'm here with Estella. Hi, Estella.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Tell us what you do.
I'm the Marketing and Innovation Director at Guinness Ghana Breweries, PLC.
So Guinness Ghana, I'll be coming to you.
You should come for so many things, including the one and only Johnny Walker, which is the reason we are here today.
Fantastic. So now, tonight, what are your expectations?
I mean, great night. To spend an evening among such distinguished gentlemen and ladies is, not everyone gets a chance to do that. And I think for us, when we look at our stable of brands as a home of the finest Scotch whiskies, we looked at the one brand that really epitomizes what today's event is about, and that's Johnny Walker Blue Label. And so I'm going to enjoy some Johnny Walker Blue Label as I celebrate the winners and all those that we'll be recognizing this evening.
So you know what? When I came in, I was cold, and somebody told me to get some, and I did have some, and I'm strong now.
You are. Did you have it? How did you have it? Neat?
I had it neat.
With some cold,
No, I decided not to go with ice. I just had to have it neat.
And did you enjoy, nosing it, getting those honey and vanilla flavors that Johnny Walker Blue Label is known for?
See, after that, I felt like, ooh, some fire me.
We say Johnny Walker Blue Label is the icon of luxury, and I can see it's showing on you this evening.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You have the words.
I do. I drank the whiskey. Thanks, cheers.
All right, so see you tonight. All right, have fun. Okay, so we are still here, but guess what? Time is almost up for the red carpet. And what is coming up?
Well, we will be going on a quick breather When we come back, I'm sure we're going straight onto the stage. Well, it's the second edition of the Emmy Africa Awards here at the Grand Arena. And as usual, we are live on Joy Prime. We are live on DSTV African Magic. And also we are streaming live on our social media pages, Joy Prime TV. And not forgetting on YouTube, it is Emmy Africa Awards. Well, tonight we are going to have fun. I am so pepped up for it.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Will you dance?
Can you dance? I am better than KMJ. I'm better than Dr. Pants. I'm better than Lexus Bill. All of them put together, I'm better than them. Why do you keep asking me
Words
that
are
question?
cheap.
Come again?
Words are cheap.
Well, I'm going to put my words in action, but we are going for a breather. And don't forget that you don't need to flip the channel off, this particular channel. It's Joy Prime, the ultimate.